people are so obsessed with this book, and it has definitely become the latest obsession in fantasy romance. But this really made me go down the rabbit hole and research a bit about this book, that what is this book about and why are people going so crazy about this book. None other than Alchemized by Senlinyu. Let's go. About this viral book, but do you even know what it is actually about? You must have seen this book everywhere, including every social media platform. And this book just blew up in a few freaking weeks, and it has been months yet this book is still trending as the viral book. So if you are like me and you have been also wondering what the heck is all the hype about, let's find out together. Confession, I haven't read this book myself, but similar to most of the readers I'm seeing, I got pulled into the hype and found myself buying this book one fine day when I went to a bookstore. And yes, having watched so many reels and stuff about this, I did impulse buy this book, and it made me think that what is it about this book that is getting people so obsessed about it, and what exactly is Alchemized. Alchemized is a dark fantasy novel by the author Senlinyu, and it's really dark. After I went to search about it, it is a really dark book. For many readers, this author honestly wasn't a new discovery, like the way many of us have felt like, oh my god, where did this author come from? No, it's not been that case. Senlin Liu had already built a massive following online through her fan fiction that she had written before. She has had already this reputation for writing emotionally intense stories with characters and slow burn relationships that already had readers in her hook. I think that is what actually helped in generating that excitement and craziness even before this book actually had released. And from the publisher descriptions and early reader discussions, Alchemy seems to be some that combines fantasy. There's a lot of political intrigue in here. We also have romance, a complicated one, but we do have a romance angle that made readers cry. They were not ready to listen a single word against this book because of the main lead characters and their romance. Even the complicated, mysterious, had really darker emotional themes, but it hooked readers like crazy. And I've also noticed a lot of people describing it has been much more character focused than actually being only action oriented, because obviously the fan fiction was an inspired one and this book would have original characters and original storyline, and everything was rewritten and built up. So definitely the previous fans were so excited to get their hands on this book. Then content that drove readers crazy wanting to pick this book up themselves. And of course bookstagram had to get on the train with this hype, and so I think this all just built up. If you're expecting a fast paced action kind of adventure, right, then this book might not be for you. But having said that, since I myself haven't read this book, I think to rely on official descriptions and what early readers have been all saying, all helped the book push into the stratosphere. And then came the freaking gorgeous editions, and me myself, I would look at this edition. I was like, I don't even know what the book is, but I need to get my hands on it. And we have multiple stunning editions of this book. Can you believe multiple editions? And people who had never even heard of this author suddenly wanted this book like crazily, and were more and more getting attracted to this type of content. It started dominating the social media platform, and that's how you got this book popular and spread like a wildfire, and still going on becoming a massive internet trend readers trend, bookish trend. One very interesting fact about this book, I would say that I even have read this blurb about it or story about it. They just know snippets about what this book is about. Yet there have been sold out editions, books out there. I am a guilty person myself because for so long I had no idea about it, and yet I wanted to get my hands on one of those editions also. I have this, I'll show you. I I do have this stunning spread edges paperback version of this book, and it is gorgeous, and I get why this hype is all about. So if you're thinking also whether to pick this book up or not, I know there's a lot of stuff about this book already out there, but I'll tell you one thing: if you are a light fantasy reader or want an adventure, right, from what I have grasped, I think then this book is not for you. This book is a much darker. It has slow burn vibes. It's a bit more darker, so you need to read the content warnings before going into this book. If you are a reader who doesn't give a heck about anything, welcomes the darker, loves the darker, and is eager for a dark adventure, then I'd say go for it. And I am saving this book up for I don't know when. Let's see, but it's a 1000 page massive, 1000 pages plus massive book, okay? And I feel this is a big commitment, and I am saving this book up for, let's see. But so, were you also pulled into this trend of Alchemized and bought a copy for yourself too? What are your plans? What is your Alchemized status? Are you gonna read it, or you're like, this book is not for me? I'd love to know your Alchemist status. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.